Yo, people, what you telling me back again for another watch along? And bruv, hey, there's so much going on, man. There's so much going on. I can't lie, bro. The Nakatani fight's on. I'm watching the Nakatani fight on one screen. I got the football on the other screen. I got flipping Nick and Shane's thing on the other fucking on the other screen, blood. Man just got bare screens going on. You know what I'm saying? Bare screens going on. Big up the chat, man. Yeah, it's a bit mad. I can't lie. The boxing, hey, bro. So yeah, bro. It is what it is. Bare shit going on, bro. And Nakatani's one of my fighters as well. You get me? So it's crazy right now. Yeah, I mean, bro, just screens everywhere, blood. You know what I'm saying? So now, big up the chat, man. What you man telling me though? What you man telling me? What you man telling me, man? Man said I don't know what YouTube's doing. No notifications. Well, where are you guys coming from? Did you get a notification in the Discord then? Did you get one in the Discord? Yeah, boy. Well, that's what I'm saying. Big up the Discord, man. That's some joke. That's some joke thing, you know. That's some absolute joke thing. But yeah, you lot make sure that you're in the Discord as well, man. Because you'll definitely get notifications there. Bro, trust me, everything going on, bro. I'm telling you, I'm doing a payload today, bro. You get me? Man's just, it's that, fam. It's really, really that at the moment. Still, man's scanning all over the gaff. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're here, man. One said, what's that? I don't look out for notifications. I just proactively search your name on YouTube. Bro, this is probably the best way to do it, bro, because these men are violating right now, people. I can't lie. Oh, shit, I missed kickoff. But yeah, they're violating at the moment. I'll be real, bro. And yeah, bro, the match reaction, bro, I just had to be honest, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just had to be honest, bro, because it's one of them ones where the fight's on the zone, guys. I had to be honest because yesterday was some joke thing. Do you know what I mean? The first half and the second half are polar opposites. The second half was the worst football I've seen all season, and the first half was the best football I've seen all season. And the fact that man are seeing it, like, it's some joke thing. You know what I mean? It's actually some joke thing, bro. The manager looked like he was proactively trying, yeah, to sabotage the game, bro. Alright, that's a ball from Turkey. But it looked like Turkey's in the central area, you know. Like, we might see some champagne football if Turkey's playing in the middle. But nah, the football in the first half, yeah? Yeah, bro. Dorgu, you know? Dorgu doing madness. Beautiful stuff. Can't even lie. Yes, I've got the Nakatani fight on right now, and I've got the City thing. I was gonna do a watch along for the boxing, but then I realized it overlapped with the football. So I decided, but I've watched all the fights. I've watched all the fights still, man. So yeah, I'm watching both of them at the moment. But yeah, even the Ruben Amorim quotes after the game infuriated me. I'll be honest. Infuriated me, bro. The guy's annoying. And he's so smug. You know them ones. Man's talking about clean sheet and all them things there. Bro, he's playing 6 defenders. Idiot. So yeah, bun that guy, man. Idiot. Yeah, the pundits are horrible. The way that these men commentate on football matches is horrible. It's like they talk like they don't know what's going on. But bro, listen, if Xerxes was playing in the first half, yeah, with the space that we had and the amount we were getting on the ball, bro, we would have put the game beyond them, bro. But Sesko wasn't really linking. You know what I'm saying? And we had a lot of the ball there, man. So it would have been good. Oi, Junto is punching man up, you know. Man said I told you, Jack, man, what? Jackson would suit you more than Bun Jackson, bro. Man said Sesko link up play suspect. You know, it's not suspect. It's just not his strongest. It's not his strongest suit. Man said the City game's on Prime Video. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. All right, cool. Let me put on Prime now. Flipping hell, bro. Bare screens on that. Let me sort out this Prime thing. Prime Video. What Ross is this thing? All right, cool. Yeah, I got it. But this saying it's on TNT, blood. This ain't on flipping. But this is on TNT, bro. This is what it's saying. It's not on Prime. It's not on Prime still. But nah, either way, I got the tick. I got it on, man. It's Discovery Plus and that. You know them ones. That's what them old old woman shows come on Discovery. You know them ones. 90 Day Fiance and that, blood. Man ain't got no subscription for that fuckery. You know what I'm saying? What I think of Cunha's performance? I think it was good in spells. Do you know what I mean? Up and down, bro. He needs to release the ball a bit quicker, but it was decent. It was decent. I can't lie. City moving the ball well, bro. I can't lie. They look comfortable, man. They look comfortable, bro. You know what I mean? Nakatani as well. Yeah, bro. Let me move my screen over to the other side. Brother, there's so much going on. There's a sensory overload right now. So much going on right now, bruv. Can't even lie. But yeah, we're here, bro. Man said if you were the sporting director of City, who are you getting for us, Wharton or Anderson? I think City need a Rodri replacement while Rodri's still there, bro. I don't think you can rely on Rodri. I know what man is saying about Nico, yeah, but I think Adam Wharton would be perfect. Yeah, I think Adam Wharton would be perfect. But I can see why they want Anderson. Do you know what I mean? I can see why they want Anderson because Anderson's kind of an in-between, innit? He can defend, but he's damn, that was close. He can defend and he can attack, whereas Wharton's definitely, I'd say, more of a sitter, but Wharton can pass as well, man. I think Adam Wharton's passing would give them more what they lose when Rodri's not there, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's just one of them one. But bro, 2 men queuing up at the back post and they both didn't get the ball, bro. That's crazy. I can't lie. That's actually crazy. But big up the chat as well, man. 500 likes target, people. Yeah, big up everyone inside. Nakatani's, it's mad because Nakatani's fighting on the inside like he's trying to knock my man out. And he probably doesn't need to fight him like that, but he wants to. Yeah, big up the chat, man. Man said AFTV doing rival watch and they say they're not worried. Of course they're worried. Of course they're worried. Of course they're worried, bro. You know what I'm saying? Xerxes was not a horror yesterday, bruv. Xerxes got brought in there in a game, yeah, that made absolutely no sense, bruv. He brought Xerxes on when we had 6 defenders and we weren't trying to attack, bro. There was no point bringing him on. The truth is, the manager brought him on because Sesko was playing so shit. He just needed to change something. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't know why people are trying to scapegoat Xerxes, blood. Like he's not one of our best footballers, bro. Like people need to get over it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Sesko did absolutely nothing, yeah, the whole time he was on, and no one talks about it. Do you know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, bro. Like we all know why that is. Manson can both Wharton and Anderson play in United's midfield. They could play in any midfield. They're quality. Hey, bro, it's facts, bro. It's facts, bro. When you actually look, yeah, you look at when you actually look at Casemiro's face when he was getting subbed off, bro, he couldn't believe it, bro. He was as shocked as us. And I think that tells you, like, nobody's on side with this manager. I don't care. That's Casemiro's substitution. Made 0 sense. I'm bringing on Fletcher for what? To do what? Do you get what I'm saying? To do what, bro? To do what, bro? Man said a striker that can't link and can't score. I think Sesko can score if you get the ball in the box, but he definitely can't link. You're right. But yeah, Dorgu done his thing, bro. You know what I mean? Dorgu done his thing. I can't lie. I didn't like the way the manager spoke about him, though. The manager was talking about, oh, yeah, like maybe he was more confident because, you know what I mean? He could be higher up the pitch and he could lose the ball there and there's less pressure and that. And man's talking about him losing the ball and that, bro. Like, it's like, get out of here, bro. You know what I mean? So with that same attitude, why don't you play Bruno further forward? Because all he does is lose the fucking ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're talking about freedom to lose the ball. You might as well play Bruno up front. You know what I mean? Fucking moron. Do you know what I mean? That's he's an idiot. Hey, bro, listen, I can't lie, bro. Bundy youth, innit? Like, Fletcher came on and didn't do nothing, yeah? He should have never been brought on before more senior players, bro. Like, this guy's the same guy that was saying, yeah, earlier before, I've got internationals on the bench and that, and they have to get minutes before the youngsters. And then he brings on the youngster before the internationals. Don't make no sense. Fletcher came in and done absolutely nothing. 14 touches in 45 minutes. Playing in midfield. Get out of here, bro. That's a disgrace. Goalkeeper had more touches than him. Like, literally, I'm not trying to hear that shit. Some joke thing. Yeah, Aiden Heaven done his thing, yeah, but he shouldn't have got man of the match ahead of Dorgu still. I can't lie. Dorgu scored the winning goal. It was a banger. And he played out of position and put in a great performance. And they gave Aiden Heaven the man of the match, which is crazy, innit? But I see that he said on the he said them man were talking on Instagram, and my man said, yeah, we could share the man of the match. They know it was Dorgu. You know what I mean? They know it was Dorgu. I said Ugarte was tidy. Bro, after Ugarte settled, after the first 15 minutes, he was very good. He just did his job, bro. Win the ball and give it to everyone else, which is what he's supposed to do. I said I have a bad feeling these Ineos man are gonna give Amorim more time. Nah, bro. Listen, I'll be real, yeah. It's one of them ones where the fact that he's even changed the system, it shows, yeah, that he's already on eggshells, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because they've clearly intervened, innit? They've clearly intervened. And the way that they're talking, yeah, they're talking like, now he's talking like it was his decision, but we know it wasn't, innit? So it shows you already. It already shows you from when he's not making his own decisions, yeah. You can tell that he's already on thin ice, bro, because he's not keeping the job on his own merit now. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's always that's a scary situation to be in. Man said, what other watch alongs be doing today? Villa, Chelsea as well. Of course, he's admitted the system failed. Bro, when I saw Ugarte do the Cruyff turn and man just started stepping past people, and I ain't watching Arsenal Brighton, I don't give a toss about the Arsenal game, I'll be honest. Nah, brother, I ain't trying to be watching football all day, especially with how boring football is at the moment. So, yeah, we're good, man. Yeah, facts. Amorim got his win, but I tell you what, yeah, like, we need more of that first half. We need more of that first half performance, bro, because I can't lie, yeah. That second half, if we play like that, moving forward, yeah, we're going to get smoked because Newcastle should have beat us. Newcastle should have beat us in the second half. We did nothing. One thing I'll say is that the players defended well. They defended well, man. Anyway, it should be on by half time. Yeah, I've got Nakatani on right now, bro. I've got it on right now. And Nakatani's not getting pieced up at all, blood. He's winning the fight. He's winning the fight. You know what I mean? He shouldn't be fighting on the inside with this Mexican. Do you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, isn't it? I don't know what he's trying to prove, blood. Because he won the first 5 rounds comfortably. Do you know what I'm saying? Exactly. You won the first 5 rounds and then man's trying to fight on the inside. I don't know why. Man said Amarim isn't consistent, especially when something's finally working for us. The back four, starting 11 defo change. Of course it changes. Of course it changes, but the most annoying thing for me, yeah? The most annoying thing for me, yeah, is that if something ain't broke, don't fix it, bro. Like, the first half was good. If Mason Mount's injured, you just bring on another more experienced player, yeah? Like, bruv, he could have just easily brought Leacher, yeah? Leacher into midfield and put on Lenny Euro and left everything the same. He didn't have to make so many changes. He didn't need to do that. He didn't need to do that. Yeah, O'Reilly's a baller, I can't lie. Look, he's mad technical, innit? The thing is, you can get away with being so technical and being a left back at Man City, you know them ones, because Pep needs all of his players to be footballers, innit? But in a more conventional team, yeah, having a number 10 at left back would get you in trouble, but City just different, man. I can't lie. I don't think Chelsea Villa's going to be a cold game at all, you know? I don't think it is going to be a cold game. I think Villa are very technically sound and Chelsea aren't mad exciting to watch, bro. I think it's going to be a close game, you know? And yeah, Ibrahim, 100%. If the Man United game, yeah, ended up finishing 1-1, all the chat that people are putting in now will be completely different, bro. I'll be honest. Like, the results-based analysis of the game yesterday is crazy. Because the second half was so bad, yeah? If we would have lost the game, yeah, we couldn't have complained. We couldn't have complained because we were awful. Do you know what I'm saying? So, it's just one of them ones. Yeah, the game could have easily been a draw. Easily. So, I think it's silly, bruv. You know what I mean? It's super silly. But we did defend well. That's the best we've defended in a long time. Just because we played that mid-block. It's at Chelsea. Well, if the game's at Chelsea, then, bro, that's even more likely that Aston Villa are going to fucking set up that 4-4-2 mid-block and stink the gaffer. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, it gets like that, man. Stink the gaff out, man. Man said City might win 2-0 today. City will have to break down Forest, innit? Forest are going to be very, very stubborn. City are going to have to keep moving the ball around. Be stubborn. Man said, could I do a reaction to Keenan Neville's analysis? Not really, because I haven't seen it and I just don't care. Man said, oh, am I seeing links with other managers to United? Bro, Glasner looks like the most common sense option. Do you know what I mean? Like, we know that he's leaving. Do you know what I mean? He's already managed. Well, he's already won a European trophy. He's already managed in the Premier League. He can play a 4 at the back. I think Glasner is the common sense signing, and he's a manager that adapts to his players, isn't it? And this is what what's his name? Ruben Amorim's claiming to be doing now, adapting to his players. So I think Glasner has to happen still. Glasner has to happen. Man said the Zerbi if Marseille win the league. That would be amazing if they could win the league. That would be amazing if they could win the league, and then it means he could leave on a he could leave on a high. Oh, and also that'd be sick, bro. Man said Mason Greenwood, you know, and Aubameyang get a little league title and that, because you know after this season Mason's on the move anyway. You know that someone like, bro, I don't know if he's still top scorer in Liga, but someone's gonna come in for Greenwood. Like that Marseille team's probably gonna get semi dismantled in the summer, so it'd be a good time for the manager to leave as well. It'd be a good time for the manager to leave. Yeah, they're not renewing his contract, man. Fuck that. That was a good tackle, man. That was a very good tackle, you know. Yeah, Mason definitely on the move. 29% possession for Forest, you know. They'll take that. They'll take that. They'll absolutely take that. But that's what I'm saying. 2 attempts, that no, still no attempts on target from either team, bro. Do you know what I mean? The game hasn't really got going yet. The game hasn't really got going at all. I think Randers. No, Randers a good player, man. Randers a very good player. I just think that in this City system, yeah, they're still working out how to use him. You know what I mean? They're still working out how to use him. Hey, Ibrahim, where are you seeing that, bro? Because I'm seeing bare sources saying that he's retiring, Jake Paul. Do you know what I'm saying? I think that he'll maybe fight one more time. I think maybe he'll fight one more time, yeah, because yeah, bro, you don't want to finish on an L. But he made like 92 million or something like that. So I can't lie. Because he made 92 million, it's one of them ones where he don't need to fight again, bro. He's already got his agency, his promotion. The one thing I would say, yeah, is the promotion, yeah, as prestigious if he's not fighting. Like, we don't know yet. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. He wants to fight Ngannou. Ngannou's bigger than AJ, bruv. Like, he's heavier than AJ. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, Ngannou can't fight like AJ. So it'll be a better boxing match. Like, he could probably beat Ngannou in a boxing match if he just uses his boxing fundamentals, uses his feet. Do you know what I'm saying? But, brother, why would he fight Ngannou? Like, it don't make no sense. I think he's just chatting, bro. You know them ones. I don't think he wants to fight Ngannou. Honestly, I think Jake could beat Ngannou by just using his feet and using his jab. He could outpoint him. Yeah, he buzzed Fury, but do you know what I'm saying? That was a fat, out of shape Fury that didn't really train properly, like like all he said. Jake is gonna train, yeah, to run, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Ngannou could hurt him as well. Yes, he could. Yes, he could. Brother, them uppercuts to the body from Nakatani are fucking, they're nasty, bro. They take the wind out of you, bro. Shout out his opponent, bro. Tough Mexican, bro. Yeah, I agree, yeah. Ngannou won't respect Jake's power, but Jake will just pick a big ring again and just use his feet. And Ngannou's feet are even slower than AJ's. Do you know what I mean? So I'll be honest, I think Jake's got a better chance against Ngannou. He's got a better chance. But I don't think we're seeing Jake fight again for a while, bruv. At least 2 years, bruv, if he does decide to fight. And you know what it is, yeah, with fighting, the longer you don't fight, the more likely it is that you don't fight again. Do you know what I'm saying? Because why would you, bro? Like, once you put on that weight, but then you get out of shape and all these things, it's like, bro, I've got the money. Why am I doing this? Nah, the KSI Jake Paul fight's not happening, bro. KSI's not fighting again. KSI's not fighting again, bro. He ain't even fixed his hand yet. Do you know what I'm saying? He ain't even fixed his hand yet. Nah, KSI don't have no intent. No intent of fighting. Yeah, KSI really is a 175 maximum fighter, bro. You know what I'm saying? Maximum 175. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. So yeah, KSI Jake's not gonna happen. Um Jake is a cruiserweight and KSI is really a super middleweight. So that fight doesn't happen. Even though both fighters can probably make like close to $100 million from that fight. I, the weight gap is too big, bro. And Jake only takes fights where he has a massive advantage. Like the AJ fight, he only took that because he had to take that, bro. I'll be honest. I reckon he spent the DAZN money already, yeah. I mean the Netflix money already. With the Tank Davis fight. And then he just had to take the fight, bro. That's what I think. I think he's backed into a corner. Because they said that they offered bare people to fight before. They offered it to Bud Crawford. They offered it to a lot of smaller fighters. And then they ended up eventually offering it to AJ, bro. Because he was the only one that would take it. So, it is what it is. Still waiting for this game to settle. Man said, I swear Amari Hutchison hasn't put in a good cross yet. Yeah, he hasn't. He hasn't. Man said the more's bigger, but Jake has equal boxing ability. Nah, Jake is a better boxer than Chase the Moore. But Chase the Moore's bigger than him. Yeah, Forest have kind of weathered the little bit of possession that City had early. Listen, Jake's not great, yeah. You know what I mean? And neither is Tommy Fury. But Tommy Fury at least has fundamentals in it. He's just big and like slow. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Tommy Fury tries to jab, he tries to feint, he tries to do the right things, but he's just not built for boxing, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's not built for boxing. You got no rhythm, blood. You got no rhythm, bro. But he did try and box against Jake Paul. I can't lie. Fundamentally, he's way better than Jake. Man said KSI is laughing at Jake, but he don't want to fight him. But bro, this is why I don't like the internet. Because I don't like the way people chat on the internet. Because it's like, bro, if you don't want to fight, man, why are you even talking about it? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you going live and laughing at Jake Paul, yeah, if you don't want to fight him? Do you know what I mean? That's my thing, innit? Like, man will do anything for views these days. This is what I don't understand. Bro, Tommy did better against Jake because Jake tries to box more traditionally. KSI was jumping up and down and throwing wild shots. So it's harder to fight against someone like KSI. And it's harder to look good against someone like KSI. That's what, like, bro, people that box will tell you, yeah, it's easier, yeah, to look good and easier to box against somebody, yeah, that tries to box instead of people that are erratic and they don't try and box, bro. And this is what I was trying to explain to man, yeah, with my 2 fights, yeah. The first fight was against an actual boxer. And the second fight was against someone that weren't trying to box, bro. And it's a lot harder to box, yeah, and to look good against people that are not trying to box, bro. Like, at any level. At any level. Man said to this day, I believe KSI is using the Tommy Fury fight as an excuse not to fight Jay. People still believe that fight is a robbery. Yeah, 100%. It wasn't a robbery. KSI didn't win that fight. He didn't win that fight. He didn't win that fight. Just based on the fact that Tommy was trying to box and KSI wasn't, yeah, Tommy won the fight based on that. But AJ would have had a tougher time against KSI than Jake. Agreed. Agreed. 100%. It's harder to knock someone like KSI out because he doesn't stand still, he doesn't set his feet, and he throws from weird angles. He does everything wrong in it, which makes it horrible to fight against. But we're not gonna pretend that KSI got robbed in that fight. He didn't get robbed. Like, Tommy was the better boxer and Tommy won. Same with the Jake Paul fight. Bruv, how's that a foul? Yeah, Deji looks like a more traditional boxer, but again, Deji had a better coach, man. I like Daly as a coach. Do you know what I mean? That Cherokee was Mahrez's replacement and Reinders is De Bruyne's replacement. Everything passing, shooting. I agree to a certain point, but I think that City still need another passer. Man said he's still a YouTuber, can't be going harsh. Who's a YouTuber? KSI, bruv, KSI, yeah, had full-time coaches, yeah, and was in the gym full-time, bro. Like, man's a boxer, fam. Like, we're not doing this. You know them, man. Same with Jake Paul, boxer. Tommy Fury's a boxer. They're all boxers, bro. They're all boxers because when they were at the height of fighting, yeah, they weren't making YouTube content. They weren't. Do you know what I'm saying? So we're not doing the YouTuber shit. We're definitely not doing that, bro. You know what I mean? These men are boxers that make social media content, not the other way around. But Forest's shape off the ball is going to make them very, very difficult, you know. There's a reason why their home record is the way it is. Yeah, Jerry, facts. Yeah, facts. Facts, bro. Tommy had a point deducted and still won, so that tells you everything you need to know. He was comfortably winning that fight, bro. It just was not a good spectacle because KSI didn't allow it to be a good spectacle, bro. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, just like football, yeah, in order to have a good football match, you need two teams, yeah, that are going for it and taking risks. That's how you get a good football match. It's the same with basketball. It's the same with everything. That's why they say in boxing, you need a good dance partner, bro. If you're trying to dance with someone on their offbeat, bro, they make you look bad. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the reality. Same with tennis, bro. You can't have a great rally if only one person's returning the ball, bro. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. So, a lot of the times, if a boxing match is shit, it's because one person's making it shit. You need two fighters to make it a good fight. And this is why I don't understand the criticism of like Anthony Joshua for his performance against AJ. AJ weren't trying to fight, so naturally it's not going to be a good fight. Yeah, City do need another passer, 100%, bro. Kovacic is more of a ball carrier than a passer, even though he is a passer and a connector. That's why I believe that City need a Adam Wharton, bro. Genuinely, yeah, because Reinders is closer to a Kovacic. Like, Reinders is also a ball carrier. He's also a ball carrier. Yeah, facts about Murray and Djokovic. Both very, very good athletes. Both tennis players that make you play the extra shot. They're very good at returning tough shots. They keep the ball alive, innit? And that's why they always have good rallies. Always. I said, how do you deal with KSI and Jake if you fought them? Bro, to be fair, yeah, when you look at KSI, because he bounces around a lot, yeah, he fights in straight lines, innit? So if someone's feet aren't set, they can't turn, bro. So if you're fighting KSI, yeah, Tommy kept fighting him in straight lines. He's got to keep making him turn, bro, so he can't throw punches. It's the only way. It's the only way. If someone's bouncing up and down, when your feet's not in contact with the ground, you can't turn. You can't pivot. So you just have to keep turning him. Tommy didn't do that. Do you know what I'm saying? So he made it more difficult for himself. I mean, and Jake Paul's thing, to be honest, yeah, Jake Paul's got very slow feet anyway. So it's just one of them ones. And he doesn't have a great jab. So it's just one of them ones, bro. Like, speed of foot will give Jake Paul problems. That's where KSI would give Jake Paul problems. He's got faster feet. And I said, you know what? You always were supporting Heaven from the beginning, bro. And Dorgu as well, bro. Like, bro, people were so quick to write off Dorgu, you know. So quick to write him off. But they didn't write off Rasmus Højlund. Like, I'm so happy for Dorgu's performance yesterday. Aiden Heaven is a quality player as well, man. I'm glad we're seeing it. Aiden Heaven, a really good footballer, man. AJ saying he agreed with the critics because AJ's just being humble, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? This is like, AJ's just gone and ignited more interest in the US for his brand, yeah. For his brand, this fight was amazing. So AJ's just gonna be calm, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be calm. Aiden Heaven, brilliant player, man. I can't lie. Nah, big up Dorgu, man. I'm so happy for him still. I can't even lie, bro. And Aiden's a bad man. Man like Pop Smoke, you know. That's what I'm saying. It was only a matter of time. Safe Arsenal as well. 1 million and that. You know them ones. Aiden Heaven is what you man thought that Lewis Skelly was, bro. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you lot. Yeah, Anderson's proper still. He is a good player. Yeah. Is that yellow? Yeah, he's booked. Yeah, Anderson's on stuff though. Good player. Heaven could play fullback, but I'm not trying to see it. I can't lie. His composure, yeah. He's very much a midfielder on the ball, innit? I need to see him in the middle. I need to see him in the middle playing those between the line passes. Like Heaven and Delit, bro. This is what we need to see. Yeah, Heaven is Leach's replacement. I literally said, yeah, like we don't miss Leacher when Heaven's playing left centre back, especially in a back four now. Like for me, he's ahead of Lissandro. He's ahead of Lissandro because he can carry the ball into midfield and he can pass. Like his 1v1, the way he shifts past players is different. He just drops the shoulder. He does like Rio Ferdinand used to do it. Drop the shoulder and just drag the ball past people and just glide past them. Like that's what Aiden does. Just steps out, mad comfy. And I said Elliot's a Ross Barkley regen. I think Ross Barkley was more skillful. Yeah, Aiden Heaven bust his ankle last season. He bust his ankle, he was out. I can't remember the game, but his ankle got smoked. I said, don't get me wrong, Lissandro has done well since he came back. I wouldn't rush Heaven into the starting line. I wouldn't rush Heaven either. I wouldn't rush him, but bro, the way he's playing, he deserves to start. He deserves to start, bro. And if we're going to play progressive football, yeah, you need a ball carrier. You need a ball carrier from the back. You do. And I agree with that Euro and Delit still, bro. But the way they're treating Lenny Euro is a disgrace, bro. I can't lie. This manager, horrible man manager. Horrible man manager. Awful, bro. And so arrogant as well, blood. Like, even after the game, yeah? You know what I'm saying? Like, everything about this guy just pisses me off. Like the fact that he could be bare pleased with himself, yeah, after them shit substitutions, yeah, and that second half performance. To roll in there like you did something is crazy. I can't lie. Like, bro, he's got no shame, you know? Like, none. What are my feelings about Oscar Bob leaving City? Oscar Bob's a good player, but you know what it is, yeah? Unfortunately for him, yeah, the timing of Oscar Bob's injuries was bad for him because that was his breakthrough season. And I believe that literally, if Oscar Bob doesn't get injured then, I think that the City team probably looks different, bro, right now. Because they probably don't even buy Savinho in the first place. Because that's how good Oscar Bob was. But the problem is, yeah, football don't wait for no one. You know what I mean? And it's about luck. So it's one of them ones where he got injured at the wrong time. And now, unfortunately for the kid, yeah, like the team's kind of moved past him and they're not going to wait for him to catch back up. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's going to end up getting sold. I think he'll end up getting sold, and I don't think it's because he's not a good player. I just think that he's been very, very unfortunate, bro. I think he's a good player though. I like Oscar Bob. Yeah, Bob needs to go Germany still. He does. He does. He does. He does. He's a good player, man. I got time for him still. Very technical. Very good ball carrier. How would I want Amarim to respond? Honestly, that's how we should respond. Say the first half was good, the second half was rubbish, but we got the 3 points. Do you know what I mean? You can't play good every week, all of that malarkey, yeah? But explain to us why you made 4 defensive substitutions at Old Trafford. Explain that. Explain why you took Casemiro off for no reason. Explain why man just dashed on Malacia for no reason, bro. Like, we're defending a 1-goal lead, yeah, and we're on the back foot, and you just throw Tyrell Malacia in, who hasn't had no gameplay in like nearly 2 years. Like, brother, what's going on, bro? You get what I'm saying? It's crazy work. Like, why did you move, yeah? Why did you move Lenny Euro, yeah? Why did you put Lenny Euro at right back, yeah? Knowing, yeah, that in wide areas, yeah, he's been struggling recently. Instead of leaving Dallo at right back and just bringing on fucking a right winger. You could have just brought in Lacey at right wing. Instead, you put Dallo at right wing and put Euro at right back. So why would you not just leave the right back at right back? Like, why are people not asking these questions? Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, Lenny Euro at right back. Why? Put Leacher in midfield. Put Euro at centre back. Instead of bringing on Fletcher. Like, bro, even with the fucking players he had available, he could have done way better than that. Way better. Yes, Lenny Euro has been playing right back the whole season, but that's not the point, bro. This season, people are saying he's not playing well because he's getting bypassed in the right back position. So why would you play him then? When you know that back four, a two in a back four, you're gonna get the best out of Lenny Euro. Man said Fletcher needs a loan. 14 touches, bro. 14 touches in 45 minutes, bro. He needs a loan. Hey, brother. Hey, he needs more than a loan. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what that shows you? It shows you that man needs a fucking personality transplant, bro. He didn't want the football. How can you play in midfield and have 14 touches? That's crazy. That means you're not even showing for the ball. That just tells me you don't even want it, bro. You don't even want it. It's crazy work. It's crazy work, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's sad because man don't even want to be even analysing the performances of some of these young players because I genuinely believe that they've been set up to fail by this manager. But you can still show a little bit of personality. That's what I like about Aiden Heaven. He's showing personality. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's showing it. And that's all you can ask for from these younger players. Just show a bit of personality. Have a bit about you. Like, bro, man came on the pitch to get his steps in. In fact, he had Mantato, yeah, and Lacey on the bench. You could have put Mantato on the right wing. Or Lacey. And he decided to put fucking Dallo there instead. Instead of leaving Dallo at right back. Mad thing. But we were defending because the manager decided he wanted to give up attacking. That's why we were defending. We weren't defending because, like, Newcastle turned into an amazing team in the second half. Because in the first half, Newcastle weren't in the game. They were getting smoked. But yeah, the game is the game, people, innit? Yeah, big up the chat, man. 700 watching. Make sure we get these likes up. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't lie. The first half hasn't been a great game. You know what I mean? It hasn't been great, man. It looks promising at the beginning. And then it's been much to do about nothing. Both teams keeping the ball. No one's really testing the goalkeepers. Like the overall quality of football has actually capitulated. Let me see if I can find the video as well. The Joey Barton video that I saw on Instagram today. I had to save it, bro, because it resonated so well with me. When I seen it. Hold on. Let me see. Where are we? Yeah, here we are. Hold on.
This anymore. Top level football has regressed in terms of quality, and Joey Barton actually summed it up pretty well in this clip. I think Jordan Henderson, fucking I feel like I'm getting after Henderson again, but the fact that he's still playing in the Prem and doing really, really well for me says where the Prems are at the minute. I think the game's in regression. Like, it's not a better game. He's right about the direction of the game. Modern football rewards athletes, not technicians. It's about running stats, pressing triggers, and structure. Not touch, not flair, not improvisation, not entertainment. Take this clip of Victor Gyökeres.
Wait, this Gyökeres back heel, bro.
People were laughing about how bad it was. And honestly, there are secondary school kids in bottom set PE with better technical ability than that. And this isn't rare. There's many examples of these types of players. Remember Darwin Núñez? Physical, relentless, chaos. But technically, this is completely normal at elite level now. These players aren't stupid. They're responding to what managers reward. And if you hit your running numbers and follow instructions, you'll play. Technique is optional. So if football feels boring, that's not nostalgia. That's design.
And bro, if you look at the videos and you see that shit, you look at the Jude Bellinghams, you look at the Garnachos, you even look at Erling and these man to a certain example, to a certain degree, and that, bro, like Darwin Núñez, dead food, bro. I shit you not, yeah. Technically, these guys, yeah, they're rubbish, bro. That's why I tell you, bro. Like, I've coached guys that are better than all of these guys. I've coached guys that are better than all of these guys, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And they're playing non-league. Like, it's a fact, bro. Like, it's not nostalgia, bro. Like, it's actually a fact, bro. Like, technically, yeah, the guys that I've coached, yeah, are some of the best players in the country, bro. And a lot of them man were playing in the baller league and that. Do you know what I'm saying? And they're way more technical than these guys. Way more technical than these guys, bro. Sack's better than Garnacho, bro. Bro, he's better than all of Chelsea's wingers, I'll be honest, bro. Like, none of them can't dribble like Sack, bro. Esteval's the only one that man can say. A man's playing at Wildstone. Do you know what I'm saying? Man's playing at Wildstone, and he could eat, and he's better than Garnacho and them, man. Easy, and I've always said it, bro. Like, this is the reality. So when I'm saying these men are shit, I mean they're actually shit. Cool. A lot of these men can beat me in a race and that, cool. But I'll smoke these men at 2-touch. I'll smoke Bellingham at 2-touch. I'll smoke Garnacho at 2-touch. All these men, I'll smoke them. I've been kicking the ball against the wall since I could walk, mate. You know what I'm saying? Like Erling, what, you think man's losing the game at 2-touch to Erling? No chance. This is the reality. And these are basics, bro. These are basics, bro. Like, let me see if I save this video, bro. Hold on a minute. Because I saw a video of Dennis Bergkamp, bro. And Dennis Bergkamp was talking, and Arsene Wenger were talking about building footballers and that. Do you know what I mean? Let me see if I find it. Let me see if I saved it. Did I save it? Yes, I did. See, bro. Hold on.
Player, like you build a house with a basement, you know, the basis of the player is the technique. You get that between 7 and 14 years of age. If you have no technical skill at 14, you can forget it. You will never be a football player. Then the second part is the physical aspect. The first floor is the physical talent of the player. Unfortunately, that is decided between 14, 17, where you see, okay, we'll be quick enough, strong enough, and then the second floor is the tactical aspect. Does he understand the game? How can I relate to you if you have the ball? Do I understand where to go? And then the final part that is decided at 18, 19 years of age is how much do I want to be successful? Am I ready not to go to a disco on Friday night because on Saturday I want to have a good game? You're smiling, but you know you went to a disco.
Bro, this is what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, Arsene Wenger knew the thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the facts are, yeah, these men ain't got no basement. And this is why, yeah, and this is why the philosophy that I use for football, this is why when I tell you players are shit, yeah, like, bro, my success rate is like 99.9%, bro. I can't lie. Because, bro, man, just look, I just look at the fundamentals. That's it. Do they have what Wenger's saying you need to have between 7 and 14? If you don't have that, I can get rid of all the rest of it. That's it. 7 to 14 years old. That's it. Woody, you can't count on one hand, yeah, how many footballers I've told you are cooked, yeah, and they're not cooked. You can't. I mean, bro, like, I mean, you can count it on one hand. Brother, I even told you, man, about Isak, and bro, you man was saying I was out of my mind. Look at this guy now, bro. Cooked. Trust me, my success rate is nearly 100%. It's nearly 100%. That's a fact. When I said, yeah, that Isak was a spicy Nicholas Jackson, bro, what did I say? I said he's a spicy Nicholas Jackson. I said he's Nicholas Jackson with a hot comb, blood, straight here. Man said I was crazy. Man said I was crazy. Bro, it's crazy. Even Mbappe, bro. Mbappe's, bro. Mbappe just pays some power. He's got some decent technique, but, bro, Mbappe is 99.9% athlete, bruv. 0.1% footballer, bro. Like, literally. Like, man's footballing ability is not crazy, bro. He's just a ridiculous fucking athlete, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I weren't wrong about Mbappe. He's still P&P, bro. That's what he is. His technical level, yeah, ain't nowhere near as high as his overall ceiling in the game. It's not, bro. That's why when Cams was like, yo, Cherky's more talented than Mbappe, people getting upset. Mbappe can't chat to Cherky, blood. Can't chat to him. Like, technically, Mbappe's not even better than fucking Ekitike, bruv. That's the reality. He's not better than Ekitike as a footballer. But he's just quick, bro. Ekitike shits on Mbappe. So, like, I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing, mate. Like, this is the reality. But the thing is, yeah, you see the thing with athleticism, because you can't take it away, yeah? Because you can't take it away from people, yeah? People will always say, oh, yeah, but. It's a fact. If you watch football and you know football, you can see that Ekitike, yeah, is clear of Mbappe as a footballer, bro. Mbappe is just fucking fast. He's just fast, bro. If you slow his game down, yeah, it's not groundbreaking stuff, bro. Like, the people that can't separate footballing ability from athleticism, yeah, don't understand football. They don't understand football. And even Jadon Sancho is a very good footballer, bro. The problem with Jadon Sancho is he's not an athlete. So because he's not an athlete, yeah, the game is different. That's it. He's not athletic. But as a footballer, he's a very good footballer, bro. That's why you need to put him in a league where you don't rely on athleticism. That's it. That's why he looks good in Germany. This is why he would look good in Spain. He would look good in Italy. He just don't look good in England. But that doesn't mean that he's not a good player. Like, he's not the first player, yeah, that's a fucking footballer first and athlete second that hasn't done well in England. He's not the first. Like, what are we doing? He's not the first and he won't be the last, bro. We've seen loads of players that are technically good come to England and not do well. And then on the flip side, you get loads of players here that are complete P&P that do well in England, but they're not good. Like, literally, you got players like Minte and these man here making a living in England just because they're quick. These men are not better footballers than Jaden. Bro, like, bro, even when you look at Saka, bro, again, he's a physicality player. When you look at technical levels, bro, like, bro, I always said it, he wasn't better than Smith Rowe, technically. But he was more athletic than Smith Rowe, yeah? And he didn't get injured like Smith Rowe. Well, at least not at the beginning, but Smith Rowe was a better footballer. Man said same thing I say when people rate tech players from the past, but still glorify players like Bruno. It don't make sense. It doesn't make sense. You can't rate someone like Bruno and then tell me about Figo and Rui Costa, bro. Like, what are we doing, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Bruno's not even a C-tier Premier League player in terms of technical ability if you go back to the Barclays. You know what I mean? There were players like Steed Malbronk and stuff like that that played for Fulham, bro. Shit on Bruno. Do you know what I'm saying? Steed Malbronk, you know. If man are old enough to remember what Malbronk was doing in the Prem. Crazy baller, you know. Or shout out the man them that tried to hoodwink man and tell man that Cherky's right-footed when he's the most obviously left-footed player you'll ever see if you actually understand the game, you know. By the way, Reinders is a bad man, you know. He's a bad man. Hey, he's a bad man. That's my shooter, you know. That's my shooter, you know. Absolute bad man baller. That's what I'm saying, bro. He's an attacking midfielder, bro. And Pep's was trying to turn him into something else, bro. Let Reinders attack, man. Let him attack, bro. Cherky's a monster. Look at the way he was on the right wing and then he goes into the middle here. Beautiful. Beautiful. And look at the weight of pass as well. Weak foot. Beautiful. Beautiful, man. You know them ones there. Weak foot assist, weak foot goal, you know, bro. This is what you call top level football, you know. Beautiful. Yeah, he's trying to Bernardo Silva Reinders, blood. He is. You're right. He's trying to turn Reinders, yeah, into a spicy Phil Neville. Like what he did with Bernardo, blood. Trying to turn man into a fucking Swiss Army knife, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He's not a Swiss Army knife. He's an attacking midfielder. He's an attacking midfielder, bro. Bro, Bernardo, yeah? The Bernardo switch up is one of the craziest things you'll ever see. Oi, big up Joe, bruv. Listen, I'm telling you, I can't lie, man. You're at the age, though, like, where we used to be playing football outside on the road. Most man around my age, yeah, that was born in, like, the mid to late 80s, yeah? Bro, we was outside, cuz, you know them ones. We was outside, earning our stripes on the concrete, fam. You know them ones, so... Most man in this age range got a little bit about them. Even the man them that never played football could still do kick-ups, blood. You know what it was? Even man that didn't play football could still do kick-ups, bro, because you had to be outside. You couldn't be inside the house on the weekend. You had to be outside, man. Oi. Good save. Hey, Cherky's he's oozing now. He's oozing. Hold on, what? But Forrest got the IC free keeper, you know. Bro, from school directly to the cage, bruv. And I had a cage at school, blood. You know them, man. So it was that. Man had a cage at school, blood. Man used to go school straight into the cage. Do you know what I'm saying? And then leave school straight into another cage, bro. Ooh, good defending. Yeah, City playing some good football, man. They've just got pure footballers on the pitch. It's almost important. I mean, it's almost impossible for them not to play decent football at some point. Yeah, facts. I used to get up early, not have breakfast, yeah, and go school early to kick ball before school. You know them, man. A man had a cage at school, and a man had the walls round the back of the school where we used to play pat ball with the tennis ball as well, blah. You get me? We was active. We was active still. Oh, the inner way fights on as well for anyone, any of the boxing fans. I got the inner way fight on and the City game on as well. I said Rooney would be a plumber if he was a kid today, bro. A lot of the guys that we grew up watching football, yeah, that we actually love, yeah, they wouldn't make it in today's game. They wouldn't make it in today's game because they just don't tick the boxes, man. It's an athlete's game now. Back in the day, it used to be a footballer's game. That's the reality, man. Like Cherky making it, yeah, is an absolute blessing because if he was English, he would have never made it. You know what I'm saying? He would have never made it. He would have been outside with the man then, bro, smoking shisha, bro. Do you know what I mean? He would probably be shotting on the side and that and playing non-league. Hey, Carl, big up. Yes, early, bro. In a way, it's just kind of establishing his distance at the moment. Do you know what I mean? And getting a feel for the fight, innit? One thing he does well is he puts his hands together really well on the inside. Really well, man. Oh, great feet, man. Who's that? Gibbs White. Buddy, Gibbs White, you know. Man said Gibbs White doing up Joga Benito, blood, with the stepovers and that. Hey, bro, that's way too easy, you know, that goal. Way too easy, that goal, you know. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, the way they split City open, yeah, with a couple passes is crazy. Big up Sean Dyche, you know. Like, bro, the way Gibbs White, yeah, stepped out of the fence with the ball there, class. You know what I'm saying? But it's too easy, bro. So a couple passes just opened up Man City at all, but that defensive structure's Bandulu, blood. Can't lie. Bandulu, fam. That's a great pass, you know, for the goal as well, bro. He picks him out. Good way to pass from Gibbs White as well. That's some very good build-up. And then he looks up and he picks him out. That's a great goal, you know. Very good football. Yeah, Dyche ball, you know. Bro, Dyche is underrated because the thing is he plays to the level of the players that he has, innit? A man expects Sean Dyche here to try and play silky football with dead ballers, but then when teams like, for instance, when Vincent Kompany, yeah, had Burnley and he had them playing sick football, but they were losing every week, yeah, people criticised him. So the thing is, as a manager, you can't win, innit? If you play to the strength of your players, and the strength of your players is to play direct football, yeah, and it's not the most entertaining, but it gets the job done, then you have to do that as a manager. But that doesn't mean that that's your ceiling as a manager. It doesn't mean that. I can't lie. It doesn't mean that at all. I think if you give Daesh good players, he'll play good football, because ultimately the football's down to the players anyway, bro. That's why you saw that Man United first half, bro. Like, them man just went out there and did their thing, bro. That weren't coaching. You just need to set these guys up. You just need to set them up. I can't lie. And Daesh knows how to set a team up. So if you can set up a team well, you'll be decent. You'll do all right. Yeah, trust me, every system's a trade-off. And this is why I just believe that your players should be your system. Like, do stuff that is to the benefit of your team, bro. Because there's always going to be pros and cons anyway. I think he's better than Howe. I don't rate him. I think Howe's a good coach as well, man. But I like Sean Dyche, man. He just keeps everything simple. I think Eddie Howe kind of sets up Newcastle kind of like the English Atletico, innit? Just physicality, organisation and that. Dyche's players, when they attack, it looks like he doesn't give much attacking instruction at all, which I quite like. Forest are starting to get confident though, starting to play a little bit now. This game fully just opened up, man. But that's what happens when both teams score. This is why I can't lie. Games need goals, man. Games need goals, bro. I swear down. I said it was Wilcox's team first half, and then Amarim tried to stamp his imprint second half. And of course, we all know it's a very negative one. Yeah, bro, 6 defenders is diabolical. I can't lie. It is diabolical. I big up the chat, man. 800 in here. 500 likes target. Big up everyone inside. Appreciate everyone supporting the stream. Yeah, make sure you run up them likes, man. It's free and it helps the channel, man. Also, guys, make sure that you jump in the Discord as well. Make sure you jump in the Discord. I'm gonna be jumping in there later as well. Cause yeah, there's a room for you lot to obviously let the mods know the links for the content you want me to react to as well, bro. Cause I'm gonna be doing a lot more reaction content in the new year, people. So I know some people said that there's some pen game stuff that they want me to react to, and obviously we got our grillings and our Pop the Balloon UKs and all of that shit. So any kind of content you think will be good to react to, yeah, that's obviously not copyrighted, man's looking to do that. Do you know what I'm saying? And also you'll get notifications when I'm live as well. I said Timber injured. What, another injury for Arsenal? Like, they ain't got enough. It's crazy. Is Ben White still injured or is he back? Hey, bro, I told man about Jacob Murphy, you know. Jacob Murphy, bro, like his crossing, yeah, it's not even just the type of crosses, yeah, it's the consistency of his crosses. You have to rate it, bro. Like, currently he's one of the most informed wingers in the league at the moment. Man said Zubimendi right back. Mad. Are you sure? And yeah, mods, big up. Yeah, make sure that you paste, like at the start of every stream, yeah, make sure that you paste in the chat the Discord so I can pin it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, the goal is to get our first 1,000 in the Discord, bruv. You know what I'm saying? It will come in handy in the future for sure. Obviously, the regulars, innit? If there's any mutants, they'll get filtered out quickly. But yeah, Forest up in the intensity now, bro. They're starting to get a bit of confidence. Yeah, that Ego Jesus is doing his thing still. And Anderson's mad tidy, bro. Like I can fully see the hype with Anderson, bro. I can see it. I can't lie. People are going on like Anderson's not a good player, but he's overrated. I don't think he's overrated, bro. I think we can see the abilities there, man. Now, Anderson's definitely more of an 8. He's definitely more of an 8 than a 6. He's definitely more of an 8 than a 6, Anderson, bro. Like, he's a bit of an all-rounder, innit? But agreed, the top technical midfielders, they can kind of do everything that they need to do, innit? Like, they'll transition between 6, 8, and 10. Touch. But bro, look at the amount of red shirts that Forest have in the box. They're making it very, very difficult for City, you know. Very, very difficult for City, man. They just got all them red shirts in the box. It means City have to try and pass through them, or they have to shoot from outside the box. And you know City don't really shoot from outside the box, so it's making City just play extra passes. Yeah, Zubimendi right back. He's got no pace. Is a bit mad, but who knows, innit? You see how it sets up. You lot, let me know. Let me know how it looks. I'm not watching that game. But yeah, it's a bit of a mad one still. Anderson, I think Anderson's 70 mil. You know what I mean? I think that's fair, bro. Like, that's how much Mbumo cost, innit? About 70 mil. And Mbumo, you know what I mean? Mbumo probably did it for more seasons in the public eye than Anderson. I think Anderson's like a flavour of the month midfielder at the moment. He's a good midfielder, but he's only really getting the respect now. You know that, man. And that's not necessarily his fault, but I don't like when players get like a little bit of motion, yeah, and then their price just goes through the roof straight away. Like, it's so annoying, bro. You know what I mean? He was rated highly at Newcastle, but not high enough to get a better club than Nottingham Forest. You understand what I'm saying? So being rated highly is one thing, but there's a reason why, yeah, a better club than Forest didn't come in for Anderson at the time. It's because they weren't sure. Do you know what I mean? And you're not going to pay all that money for potential, bro. Like, they needed to see what he could do. And now they're seeing what he can do. But yeah, 70 odd million is a joke. And that's the fact, bro. 12 months ago, most man didn't know who he was, bro. That's the truth. No matter how we want to dress it up, innit? Yeah, he was at Newcastle first. And I believe he was in, I think it was a PSR thing between Newcastle and Forest. I think Newcastle had to get rid of him for PSR. Exactly, he wasn't a starter. And they had to sell him for PSR. So yeah, like it is what it is, innit? Oh, yeah, that was a decent ball by Reinders, you know. I love them little snooker passes, bruv. That man just play into space, bruv. When they come off, they look crazy. City's defending's bare funny, because if you look at how City defend, yeah, City kind of just crowd you out and take the ball from you. They don't really tackle that. They kind of just crowd you out, innit? And just intercept it. Like, the defending's a bit passive, innit? But that's why when they concede goals, it looks mad. It looks like they're not trying. But City kind of just play like that. They're not a mad physical team at all. But Yash, I hear that. You mods need to do that, you know. Do that more, you know. Like, check people's chat history as well before you block them. Because, you know what I mean? Some of these man could just be notorious pagans, yeah, that keep slipping through the net. You know them one. So, man, check the chat history. You know them one. And also, you need to find out if they're just new here and they're taking the piss. You get me? So, always check the chat history, innit, before you gulag people. Cause yeah, you can see when they created their account, how long they've been here, what they've said. You know them, man. Cause nah, bare people be like, oh, Rants, like I've been blocked on your channel. I didn't say nothing, but it's like, nah, bro, you said something, innit? So always make sure you check the chat history, innit? So you said you got timed out, but you're still here. If you got timed out and you didn't get blocked, it wasn't for no reason. I can't lie. The fact that you got timed out and not blocked means you said something, yeah, but it probably wasn't bad enough to get blocked. You know what I'm saying? That's why you only got timed out. So, I can't lie. A timeout here, yeah, is just a yellow card. Like, that's all it is. Like, yellow card's calm, innit? Yeah, Anderson's balling out, man. You're a good player. But we knew this already, bro. Brother, the first time I saw Anderson play, yeah, I knew that he was a good player, bro. And it didn't take long. Didn't take long. Didn't take long, bro. Like, when you see a good footballer, yeah, like, bro, they don't even need to announce themselves. You just know, innit? Yeah, Forest having a decent amount of possession now. They need to turn that. They need to turn that into shots on target though, because they're gonna end up regretting it still. Because City got one more chance at least in them. At least, bro. Do you know what I mean? Little Phil Foden winner and that. BBC Sport have Declan Rice at right back. It's not Declan though. It'll be Zubamendi. It'll be Zubamendi. It won't be Declan, bro. Declan is like their driving force in midfield. They're not gonna put Declan in defense. I said that Burnley was just long ball thing, but made sense because Burnley had no ballers. Yeah, facts, bro. As a manager, yeah, you have to play to the strengths of your players. A lot of people in the chat might not be old enough to remember Sam Allardyce's Bolton with JJ Okocha, yeah, but bro, he wasn't playing long ball with them. Do you know what I'm saying? So you need to understand you have to utilize the weapons that you have at your disposal. That's what a good manager is. A good manager isn't just playing pretty football no matter what players you have. You know? So just because Sean Dyche here played a certain way with Burnley didn't mean he was going to play a certain way with Forest. It didn't mean that by default. The style of play has to be determined by the players that you have. It has to. Exactly, and that is exactly why Sean Dyche said he would do better than Amorim, because he would just look at the weapons he's got, yeah, and he would set up the team accordingly. That's it. You have to look at what the manager's got available. Being a good manager is literally maximizing the strengths of your players and minimizing their weaknesses. That's all it is, bro. All the extra stuff is just fluff. I'll be honest. It's just fluff, bro. Wait. Touch. Ooh. Oi, feet. What a save. Bro, that was my Foden chance there, wasn't it? What a save, you know? Bro, who's this black guy? Bro, who is this guy? Big man thing. That'd have been another crazy Cherky assist, you know? Oh my days. But man said a black keeper with a skin fade, you know? And not an Anana knife and fork fade as well, blood. Like actually faded, blood. You get me? Nah, it's crazy. Like, that's a save, you know? Hey, them Dida shouts are spot on, bro. Man's got an actual real fade in that. What, is he one of the Brazilian players that they got in? Because I swear they signed like 3 players or something from one club or something. Is he one of them? Hey, man said Black John, you know, with the one name, blood. With the one English name, you know. Yeah, that's crazy, you know. What a touch from Foden, you know. Touch killed the defender. Boom. Bruv, the keeper's going the other way, you know. Fuck you know, bro. Foden just needs to get that a bit further in the corner, but the keeper's going the other way. Good goalkeeping still. Man said 2 parts in his fade, blood. I assume he was Brazilian immediately. I hear it. Bro, listen, Man United back 4 against Wolves. We should be smoking them like 5-0, blood. I'll be honest. Can't lie. Dorgu hat-trick and that. We'll be there, fam. We'll absolutely be there. Man said City missing Doku. Maybe. A little bit of pace. Do you know what I'm saying? A little bit of pace, man. Hey, bro. Yeah, Dallo got absolutely roasted, bro. I can't lie, bro. Dallo's ankles got snatched yesterday. I can't lie. That skill was mad. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, he looked like he fell over at a roller disco yesterday, bruv. Like, that was actually peak, fam. I'm not even gonna lie. That was actually peak, blood. Even man's wife would have laughed at him. You know them ones there. That drop was mad, like. That was crazy. Like, your own family are laughing at you for that one, bro. I'll be real, that was mad. That was very mad. Yeah, Dallo's a victim still. He's a victim. And because the manager loves him, it looks worse. This game's come to life, you know. This game has come to life a little bit more, you know. Once the goals have gone in, it's opened up a little bit, but still, I can't lie. There's not a lot of quality in the game. Not a lot of quality in the game still. Man said, did I think the Nakatani thing was 110, 118? Absolutely not, bro. That's a horrible scorecard. I thought Nakatani won the fight, yeah? But he won the first 5 rounds, and then after that, he started giving up rounds, bro. And then he nicked 1 or 2 rounds, yeah? One or two were the final ones, but it wasn't wide, bro. Like, maximum 2 rounds he won it by. It was a close fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, 110, 118 is disgraceful, bro. It's disgraceful. Yeah, he did a spinneroonie. Mad thing. He literally did a spinneroonie, bro. That's what I say. It looked like man had roller skates on and he fell down. Man's legs was in the air, he was spinning. Bro, I told you Inouye is horrible to watch, bro. I can't lie. Man that talk about Inouye, yeah, like, bro, I was in Nick's chat. They talk about him like he's fucking, like he's Neo in the Matrix, bro. Keyshawn is one of my favorite fighters, bro. Like, I've been watching loads of Keyshawn videos and that, bro, and trying to adopt certain things into my fighting style. I think that Keyshawn is one of the most complete boxers in boxing right now. He can box on the outside and on the inside, and he can fight if he needs to fight, innit? And I know there's a lot of inside work that I need to work on because I'm a natural outside fighter, and then also I've done grappling before, so I'm good up close and I'm good at long distance, but in the pocket, I need to do a lot of work in the pocket. I'm not fully comfortable there yet, but I'm getting better. You know what I'm saying? Keyshawn is as comfortable in the pocket as he is on the outside, as he is up close, bro. Like, he can do everything. He can do everything. The mid-range is getting better, but it needs to get better. It needs to get way better. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the mid-range is where you knock people out a lot of the time. You know them ones, especially fighters that don't wanna walk forward. Because I like to box on the outside, it's great when people are walking towards you because you can catch them. But when people aren't, like my last fight, when people aren't coming forward and you're walking forward, you need to be able to close the distance and get into mid-range and get them out of there. I like Hitchens as well. Hitchens is cold, bro. And he's one of the best speakers in boxing. I love Richardson Hitchens. He's got one of the best jabs as well. One of the best jabs. But honestly, because I'm a fan of him and Keyshawn, yeah, bro, I don't like seeing my fighters I like fight each other, bro. You know them, man. I just don't get nothing out of it. I'll be honest. Like, the only time I don't mind seeing them fight is if they're fighting for unification or something. But if they're just fighting for the sake of fighting, it's dead to me, bro. I like Caleb Plant as well. I like Caleb Plant's style. He just not got a lot of power, but Caleb Plant, stylistically, very slick fighter. I like Caleb Plant. You know what I'm saying? Caleb Caleb Plant boxes like a brother. You know them, man. But yeah, in a way, it's so boring to watch, bro. Like, bro, I can't lie. I don't know how man like watching in a way, you know. Like, brother, I bought this pay-per-view, yeah, to watch the Nakatani fight. But in a way, it's just not exciting to me, bro. I can't lie. Like, I don't know how to explain it, yeah. I don't know how to explain it, but like, he's bare light and he's fast, yeah, but he's kind of like stiff at the same time, if that makes sense. Like, bro, it looks bare robotic. It's just, you get me? Like, just bare robotic. Like, there's no slickness, bro. It's like, you get me? It's crazy. Like, there's zero slickness, bro. It's just, then the right hand comes, blood. Like, and it's just like, bro, what are we doing? You know, it's mad, cuz. I don't know how to explain it. But man, them know what I mean, though. Like, bro, no shoulder roll, no slick head movement. It's just walk forward, jab, right hand, jab, right hand. It's the mad, blood. It's crazy, man. Trying to see that shit. Broski. It's crazy. It's actually crazy, bro. There it is. What a strike, Ryan Cherky, man. Take a bow, son. Take a bow. Half volley. Wrong foot. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. The techers on that. The techers on that, mate. The techers on that, bro. The techers on that. Bruv, goal and assist, Cherky. Proper things. Cherky's different, mate. You know what I'm saying? This is the guy. This is the guy, bro. Honestly, yeah, he's saving football, bro. Like, Ryan Cherky, Lamine Yamal. These guys are saving football right now, bro. I swear down. Michael Elise. All of these brothers. Do you know what I mean? That are paying testament, yeah, to the reason why it's called the beautiful game. You know, look at that strike. Clean, you know. That's gone through my man's legs. Bang. And that's laces. He's caught that clean, you know. Clean on the laces with a weak foot. Look how clean that strike is. Boom. Beautiful. You know, and he's hit it just into the ground as well. Beautiful. Like, he's hit that so hard, he's flown through Gibbs White's legs. He don't even know what's happened. Hey, bro, you could put Cole Palmer in there, but I'll be real, yeah. Cole Palmer in the big games, yeah, he shouldn't be playing in the middle. I've said it a million times. Play him out wide the way Cherky's playing out wide and let him drift inside, bro. Cole Palmer gets crowded out against the better teams in the middle. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's not even a criticism. It's not even a criticism of Cole Palmer. Like, I don't believe he should be playing in the middle. But Cherky, yeah, bro. Every time you watch this guy play, he looks like he's better than everyone else. In my opinion, that's what genuine world-class footballers look like. Every time they play, they just look like they're just playing a different game to everyone else, innit? And that's Ryan Cherky, bro. You're just playing a different game to everyone else. Like, other men are playing basketball, bro. Like, it's not the same. It's not the same, bro. Like, even the assist he could have got for the Phil Foden chance as well, bro. Great pass as well. Like, Cherky's actually created so much in this game, yeah? Just by being himself, blood. Proper player, man. Yeah, I'm watching the Chelsea Villa later on, guys. You know what I mean? I'll do the second half of my walk then. You know what I mean? Yeah, what I've done, what? 7.5K while I've been here. That's alright. I'm only doing 10K anyway. So I'll do the rest of my walk later on in the second game. So I'll probably go over, but it is what it is, innit? Make it 12K then. Whatever. I ain't watching Arsenal, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna chill, bro. Eat some food and that. Just take it easy, bro. Man gotta stay ready so I ain't gotta get ready. You know them ones. I'm definitely looking to fight again within the next couple months of the year, innit? Man's looking to fight again either February or March, maybe. So, man need to stay ready, bro. Man said we don't lose when you do watch-alongs. Bro, listen. I can't think about Arsenal. I got to think about my mental health. You know them ones there. I can't be watching this. Hey, guys, make sure you join the Discord as well, man. The link is pinned. City just going to run down the clock now. I big up my boxing fans in the chat as well. We still got the Inaway fight on as well. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is, yeah? You see with Inaway style, yeah? I just believe if obviously it's about size and stuff, but if he comes up against one of them cold black Americans, bro, obviously they're too big in it, like your shoes and them man there, bro. They'll smoke this youth, blood. I'll be honest. I just think he's just too stiff, man. I swear down. If man comes up against the fucking, you get me, the cornbread, blood. You get me? And the sweet potato pie, he's getting weighed in, fam. I'll be honest. I can't lie. Man said Fab or Jada. I'm a Fabulous. Fabulous is in my top 5. So it's got to be Fabulous. But, bro, I'm a big Jada Kiss fan as well. But Fabulous in my top 5, bro. I was listening to Fab today. Yeah, but Bun Fulton, though. Fulton is not, like he's not elite like that. I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about my dogs. You know them, one. My dogs, bro. Like, Shoe's a dog, man. Keyshawn's a dog. I'm talking about that level. Because these men are talking about, in a way, like he's Jesus, bro. They're saying he's pound for pound, top 5 and top 3 and that. So, that's what I'm talking about. If he comes up against a pound for pound brother, like one of the top brothers, yeah, bro, they're smoking his boots. That's what I'm saying. There just isn't one in that weight division. I agree with that pound for pound list. I agree with that. But Crawford's retired now, so I guess he's not pound for pound list no more. Bro, I think stylistically Bam will give him a tough fight, but Bam's too small, innit? But stylistically, Bam's footwork and that would give him problems. But Bam's too small at the moment. But I'm a big fan of Bam Rodriguez. I think he's another one of the most complete boxers in boxing right now. Bam is one of the only small guys that I like watching fight. Hey, Savino, that's got to go across the box, bro. You're taking a piss, though. Can't even lie. I think AJ should fight Wilder. I think he should fight Wilder because it's a good name to have on the CV and he knocks Wilder out. I think he knocks Wilder out within 4 rounds. Wilder ain't got the footwork here or the defense here. If AJ starts on the front foot, he knocks Wilder out. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Is his name Jamal Harvey or something? He was very good. He was very good. But he's a decorated amateur, innit? Decorated amateur. I started watching some of his old amateur fights. He's cold. Yeah, City are just going to keep the ball now, run down the clock. Game management 101. That's what City do really well. And City have probably just as they've just about managed this game very well, you know. They've done enough, bro. When you look at touches in the opposition box, 30-12, bro, like City have definitely had the territory. They've got into the areas to do well, and Foden probably should score that chance. I think if City do win this game 2-1, it's probably a fair result. But both teams have had chances. Yeah, his name's Jamal, blood, with a H, blood. You know them, man. How do I get time to watch all these amateurs? Bro, boxing's one of the only things that I watch, yeah, on YouTube, like. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be real. Like, in my spare time, I'm just watching fights. Like, literally, even Sky Sports Boxing was in my top 5 viewed for the year. I'm always watching fights. So watching my coach Yusuf's fights. I'm watching bare different fights. Alright, big up the chat. I think Chiefs need a new coach. No, I don't think they need a new coach. I don't think the coaches are the issue, bro. I think that the roster needs freshening up, bro. And it's needed freshening up for 2 years. I'll be honest, yeah. The last Super Bowl win, yeah, the signs were there, bro. The signs were there that the roster needed freshening up. I'll be honest. Man said, Rants, you hitting 200k by the end of next year. Bro, to be fair, I'm not even looking at the numbers, bro. The numbers, I don't care about those. You know what I'm saying? As long as my views are where they're supposed to be, which they are, that's all I care about, bro. You know what I'm saying? As long as the community that I already have are enjoying the content, that's all that matters, bro. Do you know what I mean? I think a lot of people on YouTube, yeah, they're so concerned about getting, like bringing in new audiences that they don't cater for the audiences that they have. And I think it's the wrong way to fucking look at it. You know them, man. Bro, end of January, I'll make sure that there's a merch drop. You get me? I'll make sure there's one at the end of Jan, bro. People need to get everything back together after Christmas. 100%, bro. The core audience is the most important audience, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, all respect to the newcomers, but you get me? Everyone's not equal, bro. You know what I mean? And this is why I have the mods that I have in my chat, bro. Most of these men have been watching the channel for years, and they understand the culture on this channel, bro, and they're in control of making sure it stays that way. So it's important, bro. What happened to the hats? I've got the hats here, bro. They're in a box. The reason why I haven't put the hats on sale yet, yeah, is because the postage, yeah, the worldwide postage, like, people need to understand, yeah, that, like, I think only 50% of my channel or 55% of my channel's in the UK, yeah, the followers. Like, the rest of it's around the world, innit? And it's like, being able to set up things, yeah, so that people aren't getting charged an arm and a leg for postage is crazy. So I'm sorting out getting my merchandise posted from somewhere else, yeah, to save you guys money. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the money that you pay for postage, I don't get that money anyway. So you get me? That's the only reason why the hats are taking so long. But I've got them. Man said, Rants, you're my top channel from South Africa. Big up. Bro, listen, South Africa is my 3rd biggest following on YouTube, bro. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you lot, bro. It's the UK, the United States, and then it's South Africa. So, you get me? It's one of them ones. Like, South Africa's, you get me? I got bare support over there, and I appreciate you lot, man. You know what I mean? So, big you guys up every single time, man. So yeah, it's over to Arsenal now, man. Over to Arsenal. It's not gonna be easy. Yeah, of course, course, the Caribbean's always here. Jamaica's always here. You know what I'm saying? But remember, the population of Jamaica is not the same as the population of all these other countries. So the percentage, you know what I mean? It's the big populations. The continent of Africa, the populations of communities over there are massive. Like Jamaica's only a small place, population-wise. You know what I'm saying? There's more people in fucking Manchester than in Jamaica. So, you get me? The Jamaicans are always here, blood. They're always here. But it's just percentages. That's all it is. But yeah, no, I can do a UK drop for the hats. For sure, I can. But you know what I mean? I want to get everything... Bro, you see with me, I want everything organized and everything done before I do it. I don't like to be doing things bit by bit by bit. I like to make sure everything's patterned in it. So my second clips page is gonna be up and running by next week, and that's gonna be non-football content. That's gonna be the Rants React stuff, the grilling stuff, the whatever stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then there's gonna be more non-football content coming as well. And then exactly, I've got loads of Jamaicans worldwide, bro. A lot of them are in the States that support the channel as well. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I'm gonna make sure that everything's patterned in it. The clips channel, the non-football clips channel, is gonna be out next week. And then by the end of January, there'll be a t-shirt drop, and the hats are here as well. So by the end of Jan, those will be available. So yeah, we're cooking, people. A man just have to make sure that everything's patterned in it, because yeah, bro, man you don't overpromise and underdeliver, bro. That's not how you do business. Is Cherky the best player in the league currently? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. It's not close either. I can't lie, bro. He's incredible, bro. Incredible footballer, man. Incredible footballer, bro. Like, it's not close. But yeah, bro, it's gonna be interesting now, guys. Over to Arsenal. What's the goal difference between Arsenal and City, guys? Two. Ooh. So City a point ahead, but it's only 2 goals ahead. Hey, mad. Oh, 5 now, man. I'm saying. Man, I'm saying 5. All right. So City are top of the league. So yeah, Arsenal got to do their thing, innit? Arsenal got to do their thing. It's over to them, innit? So it's gonna be. Let's see, innit? If they can fend off the pressure, bro. You know what I mean? Or if the Blue Sharks are gonna, I don't know, finish the year top of the league, bro. We're gonna see, innit? Know what I'm saying? Hey guys, let's get these lights up, people. Let's get these lights up as well. 500 target. We're close as well. We're on 450 or something like that. So let's run those up. Let's run those up. You know what I'm saying? What you man saying anyway? You know what? I might jump on Nick and Shane's stream, you know, if they're still live. Hold on. Let me see if they're still live. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna jump on Nick and Shane's thing in it to talk about the boxing now, guys. You know what I'm saying? So if you lot want to come over there, you can. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna redirect you guys over to LB now. And yeah, I'm gonna jump on Nick and Shane's channel and talk about the boxing, blood. So yeah, man. If you guys are interested in the boxing, then I'll see you guys over. Do you know what I mean? If you don't want to continue the football, it's called Only Facts Sports, you know. If you wanna, you know what, fuck it, I'll just send you lot over to there, blood. LB's live, but I'll send you guys over to Nick and Shane's channel because I'm gonna jump on there, man. I'm gonna jump on there now and talk about the football, and then obviously we're back later on for Chelsea Aston Villa. Know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, big up everyone inside. I mean, if you are boxing fans, then make sure you subscribe to their channel.